Surviving High School with Amberly, my turn,
and Emily Baumgartner.
We're here to teach you 10 tricks that will help you pass high school and survive strongly.
You don't want to be making a fool of yourself, so you better listen to these tips.
Listen strong.
These are
listener ears. That's tip 1. Tip 1. Always have your listener ears.
Yes.
In class, out of class, you always have to be listening. If you're out of class, you need to listen for all the people maybe calling their name, or maybe you need to listen for the fire alarm. Or lockdown.
And to make it even cooler to your listening ears, you can even add a little hoop like this.
Oh, yes, you can have the two down here.
And the hoop helps. The hoop helps your hearing.
Yeah, and it helps cool points as well.
So you need the hoop just in case any problems happen.
Tip 2.
Tip number 2, we got no running in the hallways. No. You do not want to be that loser that is running to class. You want to take as much time as you can. You want to drag your books until you are late to that class. You want to make your teacher hate you. You just want to be like, oh my gosh, why am I at school? And you want to be like, why do I have to be in this classroom? So you cannot run. That is just making a total fool of yourself. Don't run to class, but don't walk either. So it's in the in-between, you know.
It's kind of like a jog, but not moving your feet
that fast. You have to do the
fast.
sassy walk. The little flip as you're going by also.
Yeah, make sure they can see your hoop.
Because if you see a cute boy in the hallway, you want to flash your hoop and your hair.
Hoop, literally, cool points through the roof.
Point on to tip number 3.
Tip number 3 is make lots of friends. You want to be friends with everyone. The cool kids, the loser kids, the teachers, the principal, the detention teacher, most of all.
You don't want cliques.
None. You don't want any close friends. Keep everyone a good distance from you, but have a lot of those.
Yes.
Be fake.
Yes.
That's exactly what you
go up to everyone and just be like, hey, I like you. And then you're just like,
just be friends. Get invited to all the parties.
Yeah.
So then on graduation day, they will all come to your party and give you lots of money.
Yes, that's your key to high school.
Key reason. You don't want to wait till senior year. You need the bonds freshman year.
Yes.
That's how you can survive high school.
All right, tip number 4 is never, ever, ever sit alone at lunch. You can never. That is just the most embarrassing thing. If you're just eating your apple alone.
Never.
You're a vegetarian and you don't have friends. Like, that's so unattractive.
Are you kidding me? You can never do that. Find friends. Make tons of friends and sit with them. Always.
Yeah, you can.
Buy friends. Anything you do to not sit alone.
Buy your friends lunch for all we care.
Yeah.
If you can't make friends, buy them their lunch and then
you can buy the way until friendship. Into the friendship. You can do it.
This is your key.
I believe I've done it before.
Yeah.
3rd tip. 4th tip. 5th tip. Learn to count. You will need counting for your classes.
Yep. For the time of the day, you know.
Time of the day, yeah.
You don't want to be looking at your watch and not knowing what time
You need to know how to count. You need to know how to count always because you need to know how many people are at your lunch table. That there's more than just you.
Yeah.
Because you can't be alone. You need to have one hoop with the 2 bottom piercings.
That's a biggie.
You need to know how to count the miles per hour you're walking so you can walk fast. You need to know how to count.
Yes.
Very important. Very important.
Very.
For surviving high school.
Right. We're on to tip number 6.
Tip 6?
Right? Always text in class.
Always.
You never want to just be sitting there paying attention.
You have to look so cool during class. You just can't pay attention at all. You just gotta
take some selfies while you're at it too. Like, show yourself off to the world.
Always Snapchat too.
Yeah.
Snapchat in class.
You gotta Snapchat to those people.
Always.
We're doing it
Always
right now,
Snapchat.
and we're in the middle of an interview. You know, we're in the middle. We're in the middle of the interview and we're Snapchatting. Like, look at how cool we are. Look at all these messages we're getting. And we're just turning our volume up so everyone can hear a little giggle.
This ties into tip number 7. Always take good selfies in class so everyone knows you're the selfie queen. They have to know.
They have
we
to
gotta
know
just keep going.
that you're not afraid to get caught.
He said that's what he was going for. You have to, for the people that are, you gotta do the sassy. It's just like,
pretend like you don't care.
The cute boys are just gotta,
you just gotta, not be ugly.
Exactly.
Our job is to always come to school with fashion. You don't want to look like a loser in those $4 shorts.
You have to have the good brands.
You gotta have all the designers.
You can't have the knockoff Converse.
Yeah.
You have to have the real ones.
You can't have the knockoff Ray-Bans. No.
Dang, we were thinking alike.
We were
we are actually like telepathic, like Ray-Bans think alike. So when you go to school with your Ray-Bans on, find the Ray-Bans to be your friends.
Yeah. You don't want the fake Ray-Bans.
They'll be true. They'll be true.
Those people don't got the hoop, don't got the swoop, and don't got they're not no loop. Ooh.
Ooh. See, the Ray-Bans, they can rap too.
We can just spit bars.
Okay, so back to the fashion. You always have to have natural hair and no makeup.
Oh, yes.
Comfy shirts too.
Even wear the school shirt. Wear the school shirt to show off your spirit.
You need to show the spirit.
Show
everyone you're there for them.
Yeah.
Because you're friends with them all.
Yeah.
And make sure to always have screenshots up of how late you were up the night before. Because that's so cool in high school, just like it was in junior high.
Always put on your story what time you're up and be like, oh my gosh, when am I going to sleep?
You need to know that you have a life. Because all your friends, when you have all those friends, they might think that you're fake. No.
And they might
think
that you're boring
on your Snapchat story. You're real.
You are real.
So real. Tip 10 is to never know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
In class, when the teacher calls on you for the answer, you have to say you don't know. Don't ever guess.
You don't want to look smart.
No, you do not want to look smart. Because you have the glasses on, you need to tone down your dumbness.
Yeah.
They can't know.
You also want to draw in the really hot tuners.
Exactly.
So then you can just be like, oh my gosh.
You just have to look super dumb. Play with your hair a lot. Snapchat
Flip
a lot.
Flip
As you're doing the walk down the hall, just like look really dumb. Go to the rock classroom.
Give them a little wing. Do the sassy walk.
But don't be dumb enough to not count. You need to know how to count. I can't drill that in your head more.
Yeah.
Learn to count, okay?
Counting is a major.
Counting is what will make or break you in high school. Counting.
Just remember that. That was our homework.
Remember that. Those are our 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 tips for surviving high school.
And that is our talk show with
Amberly Miter
and Emily Baumgartner.